So I'm going to kick off a brand new series on how to meet with a motivated seller. Now, this could be for you if you're a one-man operator, or this could be to train your brand new acquisition specialist or someone on your team to sharpen their skills so that you can close more deals, bigger deals on less of a marketing budget. Now, before I hop in today's video, my name is Todd Toback and I've wholesaled more than 1,000 houses, and 95% of those deals were locked up by somebody on my team and not by me personally. I specialize in transforming real estate hustlers, one-man operators, into real estate business owners so that they can extract themselves out of their business and they can own an asset that throws off cash month after month after month without their personal day-to-day involvement. Now, I've got a gift for you. If you have not been to my website, you want to head on over to nextlevelwholesaling.com. And there I've created a special assessment for you. It's going to have you rate yourself in the 4 core areas of your wholesaling business: marketing, acquisition, disposition, and your cash flow accounting. Okay, it's going to have you score yourself. It's going to really open your eyes so you know that very next step that you need to take to get to your path of extracting yourself out of your business, a more profitable business, a more stable business, okay, without you running around like a chicken with your head cut off. So nextlevelwholesaling.com. Head on over there, download the assessment. It'll take you 2 minutes. All right, so this is going to be a 5 or 6 part video series. Not sure how long. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to summarize again how to meet with a seller in person. Now, if you're meeting with a seller over the phone, and we've locked up many deals over the phone, and I highly recommend doing that or having that skill at least in your back pocket. But sometimes if you're in a competitive market, meeting face to face, it is hard to beat, right? So I'm going to talk about here the steps to doing that, and I'm going to summarize them in this video, all right? And then in the subsequent videos, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down each one into little mini steps and really get granular here and give some of this stuff away. So hope you really enjoy this, all right? So whenever you meet with a motivated seller, the most important thing that you do, okay, is when you get in front of somebody, is the door is going to open and hopefully you've screened for some kind of motivation. You are looking to build rapport. Now, what is rapport? It is the way that you get someone to know you, to like you, to trust you, right? You build rapport by giving a genuine interest in somebody else, and I'll get into detail on how you do that in our next video. Now, once you build that relationship and you are you're conversational and someone trusts you, you then move on to the next step. Okay, and that next step, which also includes your inspection of the house, physical inspection, is called the pain step. Okay, now the pain step is where you review all the different pains that the seller has regarding the property. It could be the property itself, it could be a money situation, it could be a family situation, but whatever it is, it's kind of like pouring a little salt in that wound to prime them to get ready to make a decision today. Very, very important. Pain is the reason why people sell to us, right? And most of that is emotional. It's not physical pain, right? The third step is going to be the what if phase. Now, the what if phase is a way that we negotiate without having to negotiate, right? So many people will say, I will give you $300,000 for your house. And they say, that's it, right? And what happens is they kill the negotiation before it starts. Well, the what if phase, which I'm going to actually do a separate video just on the what if phase, but I'm going to give you a little teaser here, is the what if phase is a way that you can come in low and kind of give the seller a little softball, soft pass, sometimes they'll call it, and where you know that you could pay $300,000 for a house, but you say, hey, what if, I'm not saying I could, but what if I could pay you anywhere from, $220 to $230? Is that something that you'd even be interested in, or probably not, right? And you wait for the response. So that's the what if phase. And again, I'm going to get into detail in all of these in subsequent videos. Now, the fourth is get closed. It's going to be really important. Get closed means that we control the entire sales process and we push it forward, but it's a way that we believe, we have the seller believe that they controlled the entire process. This is totally reverse and opposite of what anyone else thinks, right? But really relevant techniques actually pulled out of NLP, okay, neuro-linguistic programming, right? But we do it in a way where the seller feels like it was their idea, the get closed technique. And finally, something that we do at the end to seal our deal, to lock it up so that you can make sure that you never get a seller who calls you the next day and says, I changed my mind, or I'm selling to another buyer, or go dark, right? Something we call the boomerang, right? And the boomerang is where we throw the deal away. We give it back to the seller so that they will throw it back at us and say, no, I want to do the deal. This is what I want to do. Let's sign this and get it done. And I've got some crazy stories to tell you with each one of these techniques on a boomerang, actually, that I did on a huge deal. And actually where I made, I think that one was like over $250,000. So I'd love to share that with you. I wanted to prep you for this. By the way, if you want to know more about these closing techniques that I'm talking about right here, check out NoLimitSalesSystem.com, NoLimitSalesSystem.com. That's a place where I've actually got videos on this stuff and more training on the sales techniques. But again, watch out the next 4 or 5 days, how to meet with a motivated seller and get these deals closed. Watch out. Do me a favor in the comments below. Leave a question. Let me know what you think. Let me know the idea for future videos. I love to hear from you. That's how I come up with content. So I'll talk to you soon and give me your feedback.